Hey, this is Dave B69, and this is the Phillies franchise. I basically just played a game, and I lost the game again, and it's like we're coming into the game, but it's Tuesday in Toronto, and saw that the Marlins called up Roman Quinn, and it made me think to myself, yeah, we tried trading for a center fielder earlier this season in Reynolds, and I thought it made us too overpowered offensively. But now, after scoring no runs in yesterday's game, I'm thinking to myself, I really need a center fielder. Just statistically, let's see here. We look at our player statistics, and I'm just talking about center fielders. Mickey Moniak is hitting 172 with 2 home runs in 52 games. Okay? I mean, he's played a third of the season. He's got 8 RBIs. It's like, and hitting like half of the games. It's just not good enough. And even Veerling, he has not played good enough, playing in 39 games and hitting 178. These are numbers that are not good enough. And I can't overlook it anymore. I just can't. I have to make a trade, and it has to happen. Now, I basically went around and I was looking, and I'll show you what I was looking at. I just started hunting for center fielders. And I'm not trying to be like over picky, but I'm like trying to be realistic of who you get. I don't want to trade interdivision with Washington. The Cubs, I was looking at him, and it's like, you just see his hitting zones. I'm not happy with that. I just wouldn't be happy. The Reds, it's like, right now they have Senzel in there, and he's a 70 overall. These guys are not much better, and he's hitting 237 in the majors. He's hitting 299 in the minors, but with no power and no stealing ability. I'm just not really thrilled with it. So I'm not going to make a trade. I'm not going to trade a trade here. Milwaukee, they have Kane. I was looking at Sal Frelick. He's like a 268 hitter, but he has absolutely no power. And it's like, you look at his hitting zones is really bad. So I'm not going to be making a move here. It just doesn't make any sense. Pittsburgh, he's like, they're just like barely a step above us. And I'm like really barely, so it's not going to happen. St. Louis, they have injury problems. That's why they have that Baez that played against us this weekend. And he didn't do horrible, but he didn't do good either. Arizona, they have Marte, but it's like, I can't take their best center fielder. I would love to take their best center fielder, and he's only making $4.8 million, which makes it really ideal for them that they'd want to keep him. But maybe he wants to leave their organization. I don't know. But he's like, he's a top guy. I'm really on the fence with trying to grab Marte. And this is the guy that I was mainly looking at, and it wasn't Hillard. I'd let Hillard stay. He's 28 years old. He's a 76 overall. And he's a lefty, and he has things. Benny Montgomery's a nice 19-year-old, part of their organization. He would be like really good for them, for their future. And they also have Daza, 73 overall, and he'd be good. But the guy I'm really looking for and hunting for is Grichuk. Grichuk is a really really great batter. It's like he follows my tendencies as an extreme pull hitter. He's making $10 million over the next 2 years, and he's going downhill. But honestly, he fills my need. He's durable. He has a decent arm. He has a decent power in his bat. So I was going to try to see if I can get Grichuk from Colorado. So let's look at this and see what we kind of deal we can get with Colorado. So let's go to the Rockies. And I want to try to make a deal with getting a center fielder. So we want to get Grichuk. So you can see what they're looking for is relief pitcher, closer, starting pitcher, second baseman, third baseman. I don't want to give him anybody major league ready, so that's going to be the tricky part. I do have a lot of third basemen. What were their thought of him? But if I gave him and him? No. Him, and him? Okay, they're not going to go for that. But if I gave you him, and I gave you him, and then let's see here, what is it? Yeah. Okay. Would Camargo do it? No. See, I don't want to give up Bodie. Flores? No. How would I give you Nick Nelson? No, that doesn't do anything for you. I'm just hunting around, seeing what I could do to make this trade work. Okay, they'd be willing to... Yeah, see, Connor Brogdon, getting rid of him is not a bad idea for me. And it kind of would make sense because he's having a really, really bad season. I mean, AAA-wise, he's doing great. He's just not really pitching that great for us here. So actually just moving him actually kind of makes sense for us. Let's see here. What else could I get rid of that would make this deal go forward? Would you take Parkinson? Okay, they'd be willing to do this. Yeah, Parkinson's 26 years old. We're not getting... So that's not bad. We get rid of Brogdon. And... So it's Garcia, who's a 26-year-old, has a B overall, a B potential, but he's a 55 overall. So if he's going to improve, he's not going to improve that much. Get rid of Parkinson, who's basically he's basically a minor leaguer guy. He has a strong throwing arm, and he has a lot of variables, and he's going up. I mean, he is going up in the organization, but his potential is only a D. But I'd be willing to get rid of him, and I get rid of like I said, I get rid of Brogdon, I get rid of Garcia, and I get rid of Parkinson from the organization, and I get a nice starting center fielder. So we are going to do that deal. Okay? But here's the thing. Now I have a center fielder, okay, in our organization that's basically playing, and I have two other center fielders that just are not going to be happy that they're losing time. So what I'm going to do is I was thinking about just sending Moniak back down to the minors, which would probably work. Roster. I could probably just send Moniak back to the minors and shouldn't see any complaints about that, I believe. So let's send him to AAA. And that works with no problems. Doesn't have to clear waivers or anything. So we're actually in good shape there. And hopefully in Lehigh Valley, he'll be able to get a swing back together. But like I said, I'm good with going with Grichuk day in and day out. So let's look at our lineups. And I'm not going to put him up top either. I'm going to have him down at the bottom of the order. And he's just going to play. He's just going to play for me every day. I mean, that's what he's going to do. And he's on the bottom of the order. And we should be fine with that. And today we got Zach Wheeler going against Jose Barrios. So let's see what we can do here. How do I not have... Oh, it's because it is stupid. Drives me absolutely crazy is they kept the no DH even though I said DH only, but for some reason the settings of the game, it still keeps the center fielder. Okay, so whatever. Oh. I don't care about that lineup because it's never going to take place. And here we go. And the roof is open. We got Zach Wheeler pitching. Yeah. Stott's a little tired. Do I want to rest Stott? You know, it's a 2-game series. He's not going to be that tired. He'll be fine. Fine. Well, saying it, Munoz wants to get in the game. We'll take him in for Stott. And yeah, that will work because that gives him some playing time. That's fine. So let's get the game going.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Bryce Harper. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Jose Barrios. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. wind and the pitch. On the corner for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:07.
That one misses in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball. Count is 2 and 1.
And that one fouled off. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with a big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment.
Rhys Hoskins stands in now, looks at that one inside. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one misses, and that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
Count 3-0.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Righty delivers.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
I gotta keep my hands back, and I gotta hammer that
Blue
pitch.
Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
I gotta make him pay for those kind of slow pitches. That's just what I gotta do.
Bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We go to the bottom of the first. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Raimel
Tapia up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Rip back to the mound, and that got him. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and He might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
One down. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes a pitch. Inside corner for a strike. That's strike 2. And a pitch. To short, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. Go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is downstairs. Righty to the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. Last one wasn't even close.
JT Realmuto steps in. This one high in the air to left center. Springer makes the catch, and there's one away. Has some trouble with it.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Here's Yairo Munoz. First offering misses the mark. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed. And that one goes straight to the backstop. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder.
The pitch.
George Springer.
And there's the strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And now the count is even. And the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The 1-0. And misses inside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Castellanos moving back for this one. Calls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one down. And now 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one the other way, and it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The throw in, and safe at second. He beats it.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And the batter now, David Fletcher. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Randall Grichuk now. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tapia puts it away. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Schwarber takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Top of the third, no score. The next offering misses. Ball 2. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Wheeler back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher. In the air out towards right center. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the second baseman,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0.
Ball, that counts right.
And that one fouled off. The 2-1. And there's a strike. Swings and misses. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Bo Bichette digs in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. The wind and the pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Bichette is retired. And that's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. And we are still scoreless.
Leading off for
Out of the
Philadelphia,
4th. And it's
the
Rhys
first baseman,
Hoskins
number
up to the
17,
dish.
Rhys Hoskins.
And the pitch. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not close with that one. And 1-1. And the righty deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Go ahead run on base. And now here is Harper. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one is off the plate. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. The throw to third. And he's out. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call.
I didn't run in right away, and that's my fault.
Able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground. There's one.
Now batting.
That's the second base running mistake of the inning. Wow.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In there, and it's 0-1. Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Raimel Tapia. The wind of the pitch.
Tapia.
And there's the strike. The 0-1. And a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Grichuk right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, George.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fly ball down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's going to get into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And the 0-1. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeimer Candelario. 0-1.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fernandez racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
And now the shortstop, Jairo Munoz. First pitch, not close. The 1-0. Just a weak fly ball this time. Biggio makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's David Fletcher. First offering, misses the mark. 1-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Grichuk now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-1 now. Swings through that one. Fletcher off of first with 2 away. At the belt and fires. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we no score.
Up for Toronto,
bottom of the inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 1-1. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
Now it's Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Slapped foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is down low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And ball one. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
Got him. Inning over.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Berrios back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. The pitch. And that's outside. And a 2-1 on the way. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-2 now. Down and in, moved his feet. The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. Hoskins pushes it foul. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Righty to the plate.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and miss. Drop him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Now here is Bryce Harper. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that's in there for strike 1. And the 0-1. That's down and in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. To first, might be 2. Over to Bichette. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score.
Leading off.
And welcome back.
Jays.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Second baseman.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio.
Biggio.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Fletcher has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Bo.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting. The left fielder.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Couldn't get any air under it, but he's smart.
Bichette goes. Pitch misses. Throw. Tag. Ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. Two outs. On the ground to third. Backhand reach, but it gets by him. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Leading off.
Back now in Toronto. Now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
The right-hander back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is Springer. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Richards appears to be getting loose. Garcia getting cranked up as well. And it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a 1-1. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And 2 away to start the 7th. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. That one in there across the letters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Candelario settles under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Springer, the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball left side. And he deals. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next one just misses. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air, left field, Castellanos. Moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score.
The pitching today has been remarkable. This is going to be tough.
We go to the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jairo Munoz. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. They say it went. Fires over to Guerrero. First out in the top of the 8th.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now for the Phillies, David Fletcher. Line drive, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor Richards. He last pitched 2 days ago. And digging in for Philadelphia, Randall Grichuk. And the first offering is not close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The punch out there. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies for the 4th time tonight. First offering, and it just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Julian Merriweather up and loosening in the pen. And a 1-0. That one drifts inside. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one lifted to left. Tapia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar
The pitch.
Hernandez.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. The 2-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's a full count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2 now. Foul ball there. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grichuk makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Chapman. In there for strike 1. Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. The line and the pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the
Now
third
batting,
straight
catcher,
at bat. Danny Jansen to hit here. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Got him looking, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0.
So Wheeler pitched perfectly for us today. We're going to have to go with the bullpen from now on, but he did a great job.
Ninth in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Out to center. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, we'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering in the dirt. 2-2. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. Tapia on the move, racing back. He's got it. Is 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. That's in for a strike. And here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Just a huge at bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bichette in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right side, Harper gets there. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Raimel.
Now here is Raimel Tapia. 1 for 3. Oh, great stop. The throw, hand to second, double play, and we're headed to extra innings. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we still have no score. Jimmy Garcia on the pitch out of the pen here. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And stepping in is the speedy JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. They say it went. At the belt and fires. Now 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Check swing, went around. 1-2. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. And now for the Phillies, Jeimer Candelario.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1. There's the strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Bichette to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Pinch hitter coming on, Bryson Stott. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him.
For Philadelphia, number 5, Bryson Stott.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses, and now 2-0. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch inside, 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Right-handed reliever. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a 3-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 1-0.
Now that second base.
Picks himself up at RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
David Fletcher stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1. They say you win. The pitch. And there he goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. So remaining in the game defensively, Bryson Stott taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Corey Knievel taking over on the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Here's the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Man at second. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball to strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
And a swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, this wasn't an offensive showdown, but defensively, we really did well. Pitching-wise, we did really well. We probably could have won the game in regular innings if I didn't make those base running mistakes early in the game with that double, and it's just that kind of screwed us up. But yeah, we'll get him at it next time. So until next time, this is David B69, and I am out.
Tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.